Hi guys, this is my first tutorial ever, so pardon the mistakes. I'm going to be showing you how I make this phone grips. I had an overwhelming amount of comments on mine, so I want to show you how I do them. So first I start by adding epoxy, just a little bit of clear epoxy, or it can be any color that you want. I'm going to be taking this blue mica powder, or mica powder, however you guys say it, and this other blue, and I want to mix them just because one is more vibrant than the other one. I want to set them aside and show you how I mix them. And I will be turning them and twisting them, making sure that the epoxy doesn't overflow. I'm sorry if I am off camera. As you can see, I don't have a stand for my phone, so I'm using a cup as I stand, but whatever works, right? Right now I'm mixing the epoxy and the mica powder. Make sure it's very well incorporated. And then I'm going to pour it slowly where I don't have any epoxy to. I kind of like doing one side of one color and the other one of the other one, kind of like having the mix in between. And this epoxy has been sitting for maybe like 10 minutes. This is what I epoxied 4 cups, and that's what was left over. So it's been sitting for a while, maybe like 15 minutes. So it's not very runny. It's a little bit thick, but enough for it to self-level and for it to still mix. You don't want it too tacky. Right here, I'm just kind of like grabbing my popsicle stick and moving it to the edges. And I am just making sure the edges are even, and just kind of mix wherever you want the color. I don't like a harsh meet between the two colors, so I like to mix it a little bit in between. And it will self-level out. I mean, I'm not going to worry too much about the little bumps that I'm creating or the bubbles. I mean, I'm still going to go with a heat gun and just 1 or 2 seconds in there. It doesn't need a lot. You don't want that epoxy to go over it. I think I'm satisfied with that one here. So I'm going to set it aside and start with the other one. And I like doing like the same color on a black and on a white one just because it looks so much different. It's crazy how the background color can change completely the look of one color. And right here I'm repeating the same process. I'm kind of moving it to the edges. And there's no right or wrong on this. You just have fun with the colors. I find blue, it's such a pretty color. Even though I really don't like blue in general, but the mica powder is just, it's mind-blowing. It almost gives it a beach effect. It reminds me of water. Now I'm going to be showing you the gold flakes. I used this Creative Concepts. I found it at Hobby Lobby for $7.99. In the state of Oregon, we don't have taxes, so probably $7.99 plus change. And I like the sheets instead of the flakes, just because the flakes sometimes they're too squished together and it loses the shine on the paper. So I like ripping my own little flakes. It's kind of tedious, especially doing it with gloves. So I just use two pointy things and kind of lay them out. Place them wherever you want. This is such a tedious process. Sometimes I do it without gloves, but I know you should be wearing gloves while epoxying, so I'm sorry I'm so out of frame. I always complain of people doing tutorials and they're out of frame and you're just so concentrated on what you're doing that you forget to put stuff in the frame. But on the next one, you will see better. I kind of catch it myself on the black one, so bear with me. I'm just placing the flakes where I find them most appealing, and like I said, there's no wrong or right way about this. Just do whatever feels right. I feel like I sound like Bob Ross right now. Happy little accidents. Sorry, I think I'm talking too much. And that's pretty much it. You just kind of move them and place them. Sometimes I see sharp edges on the flakes and I don't like that, so I just kind of move it with my little pick. Make it look more, I don't know, natural. Alright guys, I'm going to stop talking now. You guys can enjoy the rest of the video. And thank you so much for all the love you guys showed on my post. I hope this helps you guys. And keep on creating. Bye.